Hi, I'm Andrew and welcome back once again to Taekwondo Step by Step. You know, on this show, we're not just learning a martial art, we're learning also about Korea itself because Taekwondo, of course, was developed here over centuries, so it carries with it the spirit of the people. And the man who's teaching it all to us is back with me again, Master Hyun. 안녕하세요. Up until now, we've been learning about different basic forms. Are we going to continue with basic forms today?
Yes, Andrew. Today we will talk about the standing postures among the basic forms.
Some fighting, stuff like that, you know?
Well, for you, Andrew, you have a black belt, so you can do sparring anytime you want. But the beginners, who are just starting to learn the forms, shouldn't hurry into doing sparring. They should learn the basic forms first, and after about 3 months, they would get to do sparring as a natural step. It'll come as a natural step then.
Okay, so did you hear that? After about 3 months, we'll be able to do it. So today we're going to learn standing forms.
Yes. First, the 나란히서기.
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 Right, the 나란히서기. Also, there is the Wenseogi, Oreunseogi, 편히서기, and 안정서기. We'll learn about these 5.
Okay, so we've got those 5 basic ones. Then the first one will be, what was it, 나란히서기?
Yes. How do you think you would make this stance?
나란히서기, okay, it would be like this, would it?
Yes. Your feet are positioned well, but your feet are too distant.
좁게 쓰는 거예요.
That's too near.
Oh, so
예.
like that?
너무
That's
좁았죠?
too near, Andrew. I will explain to you how. First, you put your feet together, then move your left foot to a side about a foot size. About a foot size. So, depending on the size of a foot, people will stand differently. Do you remember where the 발랄등 is?
That's this part
yeah.
here.
Good, you still remember. The inside of the 발랄등 has to be straight. Also, you shouldn't bend your knees, straighten them. In this stance, the center of gravity should be on your 2 feet. You shouldn't slouch. And the center of your body should be in the
Straight
middle
down
of
the
your
middle.
body.
Yeah.
Straight down the middle.
This form is the posture of repose. It's much used as a preparation form before an action.
Okay, so this is
Yeah.
where you'd start most of your other forms.
Exactly, right. Also, please keep in mind that this is used as a preparation form as well as the basic form.
One for all of the standing forms. You have to remember that.
Right. This is called the 나란히서기, but this is the basic form for all of the standing forms. Let's watch the feet from the side. Your feet should be in a line. Don't make them look like this. There are many who are making the stance wrong. Their feet are distanced too far, even a shoulder size. So don't do it like that, and always remember that the feet are about a foot apart.
Just 1 foot size.
예.
That's
Exactly,
right.
Only 1. Okay.
The next stances are the 오른서기 and 왼서기. The basic form is the same as before. From it, if you are doing the 오른서기, you move your right foot about 45 degrees pivoted on the heel. So your right foot and the left foot make a right angle. Commonly, your weight is on the heels, but you have to try to distribute your weight evenly on both legs.
아까
And the
똑같이
center of the
몸의
body
중심이
should
갑니다.
be on the middle of
Same,
your body as before.
Straight down the middle, okay?
And then the 왼서기 is the opposite.
여기 이제
So
해보시죠.
Wenseogi would be that way.
Very good. Exactly. Very good. Excellent. You always try to make a right angle, not inward and not outward.
됩니다.
Okay, so like a shape, the L
Yeah.
shape.
That's correct, Andrew.
This form then, is this an attack one or a defense one? How do we use this standing form?
Well, Andrew, do you remember learning about the 매주먹?
Oh, 매주먹, yes.
예.
Do you remember the stance you have to make when doing the 매주먹 내려치기?
Ah,
Yeah.
that one.
예.
Right. The 왼서기 and 오른서기 is the forms you use for that.
Is it all
Yeah.
coming together for you now?
You lower your body and block your opponent's attack by grabbing and pulling the hand. At that time, you change your standing form. Here, the standing form for attack is either the 왼서기 or 오른서기.
So
예.
block
예.
and
그렇죠.
then dong like
Right.
that.
예.
Oh.
그때 이-
Once again, your stance should be the 왼서기 or 오른서기.
Okay, you got that one now, haven't you? Okay, so then what's the next one we're learning then?
예,
The next one we're going to learn is the 편히서기. How could one stand comfortably? How could one really stand like that? From the basic standing form, which is made by distancing the feet about a foot size. Move your feet about 22.5 degrees outward from the stance, so your two 앞쪽s, or the front soles, are farther apart than the 뒤쪽s, the back soles. And your center of gravity should be still the same as the basic standing form. Now, doesn't that feel comfortable? This is a most comfortable form, and it's also used as a preparation form. And of course, you're at a steady state, standing position. It's often used as a preparation form before taking action.
Do we use it for blocking, also for attacking?
그렇죠. 네, 앞으로
Right. After you finish learning about the basic forms and start to learn about the styles, you will use it very often.
It'll be used when we do the forms, okay? Remember that one. Okay, so then the next one then.
Yes, last, I will tell you about the Oreunseogi.
Oreunseogi.
It's hard to pronounce it, isn't it?
It's more difficult than the other ones, yeah.
예, 그렇지.
Yes, think of the Oreunseogi as the opposite from the stance you just learned, the 편히서기. Try it.
그러니까
So if it's the opposite way, then it will be this way, will it?
That's right, but that's bended too much. From the basic form, you move your foot inward. The distance between the feet should still be about a foot's length. For this one, the foresole is closer than the backsole, right? You move your backsole about 22.5 degrees from your standing form,
틀어줍니다.
like this.
All right, so, okay. This one's
Yeah.
pretty uncomfortable. Still, all the balance is in the middle, right?
예,
Of course, the balance should always be at the same place for all the forms. It may feel awkward to stand like this at first, but it's very useful to train the lower half of a body since much force gets put into the lower part.
We've just finished showing you then today. Watch it again as we do the demonstration and practice it together, okay, on today's point. Now we're just about out of time, but before we go, let's grab one more word of wisdom from Master Lee.
Yes, everyone, try to practice as much as you can, because building a firm foundation is very important. In Korean proverb, there is a saying that goes like this: hard work is never wasted.
Okay, so I hope you heard that and listened very well. Thank you very much again for teaching us, Master Lee.
네.
That's all we have for you today. Don't forget what Master Lee has just told us, that we need to build the basis of our martial art, just like the basis of any building. Remember, the foundation is the most important. Have a lovely day, and I'll see you tomorrow. Don't forget to practice hard. And we'll meet back on Taekwondo Step by Step.